She tell she told me, she said, if you want to get acquainted with me and my son, you'll have to take us to Disneyland. Hey, ain't that a bitch? I went to pick up the next day. She got 4 more kids. I said, who kids are them? She said, those are baby kids. I said, where the fuck is baby? Baby went downtown. So why didn't she take her kids with her? Oh, don't worry about it. Baby left $10 to help get him in Disneyland. Ain't that a bitch? Man, it was $200 trying to get the fuckers in Disneyland. And you know how kids act when they never been nowhere. You know how they act. We going to small world. They jump out the boat. I can hold the dick to my small world. Shit. Small world. We baby kids. We don't die, we multiply.
All right, y'all. All right, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to HP's channel. Give it up for Robin Harris, the late Robin Harris. I think that was his first HBO special.
Yep.
Back in the day, still funny stuff. Wow. Anyway, welcome H Peters. My name is Pete, and we got
Big H.
Big H. So feel free to hit us up on that chat box tonight. But before we get to tonight's topic, I just want to throw something in there about real quick about what's this is a crazy world we live in, and how my week has been going. And anyway, not to dwell on this too long, I want to hit it and quit. But anyway, I know every day is something going on with this coronavirus thing. So, I just want to say this is something I was feeling. We got to live our lives, and we can't live our lives in fear. This is. I know it's a pandemic, but we still can't live our lives in fear by everybody getting masked up and things like that, and afraid to go out, afraid to go eat, and afraid to do what we do. Just like anything else, like these shootings and out in public. We got to live our lives. The thing is, you trust in God, you trust in the Lord, to protect you. That's what you got to do. You just can't panic. That's now you letting the devil have his way with you. Anyway, enough on that. Anyway, in California, they had the primary for president, the Super Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I said, we are here on the West Coast. Like I said, we normally start at 6 West Coast time. West Coast time, we go about an hour. It's about 7 o'clock West Coast time. But anyway, interesting week for me real quick. So I get off work, and I said, well, I'm going to just jet home and get my ballot that was already been mailed to me, right?
Right.
And go fill it out and drop it off, right? So, lo and behold, I look at it. Now, I'm Democratic. I've been Democrat since I've been 18 years old. And I ain't been 18 years old in 100 years. All right. And we ain't gonna get on age. But anyway, so I go and read it, and I'm looking. I don't see Joe Biden. I don't see Bloomberg. I don't see no Democratic names on it. I see Donald Trump and some other people. I'm look at it, I open it up, and it's red at the top, and it says Republican primary ballot. I'm like, how the heck that happened? I ain't a Republican.
Right.
And this comes from the California Voters Registry.
That sounds like a mistake.
Not like this is coming from the people that send the ballot out for the state. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I go down there, I'll try to wrap this up real quick. So anyway, I go down there and to the address, because it wasn't like, it was kind of odd, because usually, you get the thing when you go to a little church or school, is where you go.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing like that. It was to go to the main place, right? One of the main places. The district distributes all of it.
Oh, okay. Where they
ballots and stuff.
Where the ballots, yeah,
and they got the new, now they got, I don't know how this rest of the country, but they got this big new electronic voting thing where it's like a big old tablet, like about this big, and you just put in
who you want.
Yeah, and you print it, then you put it in the envelope, and
that's it.
You give it to the clerk, and you good. But anyway, I had to go down to this place. It's chaotic to get in there. There's about 400 or 500 people around there. They trying to direct you to park. It took me all about an hour to get up in there, get in the place. Then I get in there, I gotta re-register as
Right.
Democrat. So I gave all that crap to them, the Republican stuff to them,
Hmm.
and I got to reroll. I got to wait, and then by the time I get ready to go in the room and vote, it's almost 2 hours then. So anyway, that was my week, y'all.
Hmm.
This is after leaving work, so I'm tired. I wasn't trying to feel it, but enough said. With all that being said, let's get right to it. Let's get to tonight's topic, which is bad ass kids. I said. So Big H.
Bad tales.
Bad tail kids. All right, I'll tell you them. Ass in the Bible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Big H brought this to my attention, so I'm gonna let him kick it off. So feel free, hit up the chat box, hit that chat box up, y'all. Let us know how you're feeling, ladies. You don't deal with them kids, you dealing with them.
That's
Now,
right.
I've been a kid, and
We all, yeah.
I gave my mama some grief and this and that and that, but
Right.
it wasn't. I thought I was turned that out right. I ain't that crazy.
Yeah.
So Big H,
it's just
kick it.
it's all about bad kids, bro. I mean, it's not really about. I mean, we just talking about kids in general.
Yeah.
A lot of bad kids. I mean, I guess they wait till they get to a certain age and then they think they're grown. They don't want to listen no more. You know what I'm saying? You tell them wash them dishes. Next thing you know, they gonna look at you and don't wash them, and they want the siblings to wash them. But other than that, I have some kids. I love my kids. They not that bad. I mean, I seen bad kids. I mean, my kids they don't. Me and my son, me and him. That's my boy. I love him, but he grown now. But at one point in time, he was a little knucklehead. I remember one time we went to Walmart. I took my daughter. It was just my daughter Jasmine and my son at the time, Harold, Lord man. So we was in the store at Walmart, and Walmart. He fell out. Wow, he wanted this. He wanted that. His mama, she up there babying him. I said, no. I said, come here, come with me. I took his little butt outside the car. I whooped his little tail. I said, don't you ever act up in no store, right? So then I took we went back in the store, right? We was about to go back in the store. And as soon as he seen her, he started doing this. He started ready to fall out again. I said, wait, I got something in the car again. I said, I got you. I got something. He followed me again to the car, took him right back to the car and wore his butt out again. Every time we went back in the store, if he act up, I'll take him back to the car. So last time he said, I ain't doing it no more. He stayed right there. I said, you want to go back to the car? He said, no, Dad, no. So I said, all right. And I had to teach his little butt. But one time they was on the bus. Now I'm not around, right? I wasn't around him. I was at work. She at this time we was together. We're not together no more, but at that time. So she had took him on a city bus here. Her and my sister them, they took the kids, whatever. And they said he fell out. She sitting there trying to be, come on, man, come on back. Don't baby him, beat his tail. Some women won't do it in the public. Man, please, I'll take his little butt back there and wear that little tail out. Man, shoot.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. See, I think it is the culture. See, there's differences in age groups. Like I'm a product of 70 babies, and my mom didn't even play that hollering at the stove type of stuff.
Right.
I don't know, things are different nowadays. I don't know how they're different, but I think as a whole, I would say minority blacks and Latinos, we're not having that going on in the store. Our kids is not going to embarrass us. They will get clunked upside the head in the store. They will catch a shoe. They'll catch a switch. Like I'm saying, I'm not. Every culture has the right to raise their kid the way they want to raise them. But
right.
I figure, from my experience, I'm gonna say I'm gonna beat your butt now, so you won't beat mine later.
Okay.
When you get older, we gonna. The Bible says spare the rod.
For that child.
Spare the rod.
Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, my mom told me I did the same. She said, boy, when you was in the stove, you wanted this bat so bad. She used to tell me, she said, I wanted that bat so bad. She said, and you just kept falling. Ah. She
Mhm.
said, I did the same thing. And she said, I went and bought him that bat, took his butt home and wore me out with it. I was, but see, when we, but see, at that time as a kid, growing up,
Mhm.
majority of the kids, if they don't know how to, they just want to be wild. I mean, you don't really understand them. I mean, because if you've been there before, like you was a kid, we all grew up and we was all kids, and
Mhm.
we all knew something. And sometimes we may not remember how we was, but the
Mhm.
parents gonna remember. They're gonna say, "Oh, I remember you was like that too," and they throw that up that let you know. Okay, so it's like a little cycle thing.
Yeah.
Now you do have, like you said, different cultures. Some people, some white folk people, parents, they'll be like,
The timeout generation.
five, you know, forget
Go in the
that.
corner, Billy.
Start counting.
I mean,
Man, please. Man,
I'm
my
just
mom.
gonna say this. Uh, okay, a lot of our black men are locked up
That's true.
for various reasons.
And,
I
and
believe it's because there just wasn't no father figure there to guide them to
mm,
to do the right thing, to do something better with their lives, this and that. And their mother, it can't play both roles. It's hard.
yeah.
I know that it's hard enough to raise a bunch of kids with one single parent. They got it. They got it tough.
Oh yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, and you got a lot of parents that do a good job without them. You know,
Right.
whatever race. You know, not just. I'm just gonna bring it down to that. But I'm just gonna say,
When you finish, I don't mean to cut you off, but when
uh,
you finish, I want to go elaborate on to what you just said real quick. Go ahead, though.
okay, cool.
Mhm.
And you know, so you got okay. Like I said, a lot of black men and minorities are locked up for various reasons.
Mhm.
Okay, now I would say I'm gonna put it like this, and then this might hit a bad note with everybody that's watching. It's my show anyway. So
Mhm.
serial killers.
Mm.
I mean, what is the ratio of serial killers as far as minorities against white
Mm.
or Caucasian
Mhm.
Americans, white America, as opposed to the minorities of black and Latino or Hispanic Americans?
Right.
I don't think we do that as much as it is with them. It seems to be more prevalent. And don't take this the wrong way, y'all. I really, give me some stats. I know, I don't have anything in the moment to base that on. It's just, it's an opinion. It's my
Right.
opinion, and I think every development with kids, when you get them at that right age, you got to get them at the right age, because if you don't get them at the right age, it's going to be too late. You're not going to be able to tell them anything. I think, a 3-year-old, I don't think it's wrong to spare the rod at a 3-year-old, because they know right from wrong. You got to teach them better.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna hurt them. We see the laws have already, have made to where, it's abuse and this and that, and then
Mhm.
the kids know their rights. They get old enough, and it's just, man, I like it old school, like it was. It was real discipline. When your mama wasn't trying to kill you, she loved you. She made sure you didn't hang out with the
Right.
wrong people. She's the one that bred your butter,
Mm.
buttered your bread and
Mhm.
fed you and put that roof over your head and clothes you in the back and got you in school,
Yep.
even if daddy wasn't there. So
Right.
anyway, I'm just throwing that out there.
Right.
Go ahead.
Uh, no, back to what you were saying about. Let me tell you. If you look at the parents of back in, we call the days, to parents of today.
Mhm.
Now, single mothers back then, even though majority of them, it was a lot of single moms back then too, just as well as it is today, could raise parent kids by themselves, just like it was single fathers could raise their children by themselves
Mhm.
back then, because they understood things and they knew what it took to raise their children. Today's generation of parenting is different from the ways of then, because today's parenting now, like you were saying, it was a lot of men to these days, gangbangers, uh, thugs. Everybody want to hang out and do their own thing. They want to have sleep with these girls, and I blame the females at this point, because all you want is the thug life. You don't really want no decent person that's actually doing something for themselves. So then you decide to grab this trash can on the side because, oh, he thug, he got money, he got the rides and all that. But then you have these kids that come out, you don't you treat them like, you call them the young men bees, and just treat them all like they ain't no men. So once they grow older, they start to tend to act up towards women. And then then now you training them up to be what you call them. And then you want to sit here and say nobody want to help me with my kids and I can't find no right man. Yeah, because you're looking for the wrong thing. You're not looking for the right thing. And then when you get the wrong thing, now all of a sudden your kids is bad as heck and you can't control them. And like you saying, yeah, we got some of that. Now we got gay men. So these gay men wants to try to raise kids. Okay, so what you training them? To be with another man? You're not training them how to have woman and man. It's supposed to be husband and wife. That's how it's supposed to be. All of a sudden now they got a new law where you can change to have any, that's exactly. And that's not fair. How you gonna take away from a child? If you have a child, how you gonna take away from what the nationality is? A woman and a husband and wife. Let them, if they decide when they get of age to do what they want to do from there, then let them do it. But don't teach it to them or show them that while they're young. So now they don't know. Now they confused. So they think this is how life is, and it's really not. You see what I'm saying? So it past and present. The past, you had that one mother that would whoop everybody's tail, the boys too, and she can't teach them how to be a boy, but she would teach them how to treat women. You know what I'm saying? Train them. That's why when you get older, when the boys and the girls grow older, right? They're gonna respect them parents back then because they feel like, okay, I was taught by my mom. She treat me good. And look at some of them NFL players. They was buying homes for their mom. So obviously their mom was doing a dang good job with them. Nowadays,
well, okay, let me jump in there. A kid to me is like a sponge.
of course.
A sponge absorbs everything, soaks up everything that it touches. So if you put now a bunch of bad behavior in front of a child, that child is watching and listening. And that child's gonna try to mimic. When you was young, you wanted to try to act like your daddy. You wanted to make faces. Do things that girl or boys or whatever wear shoes. The girls want to wear mama's shoes, put on her jewelry. All that's
daddy ain't there. Boys want to wear mama's shoes.
Now see, that's some whole other stuff right there. And see, that's the millennium, the new generation. Even before that, actually, homosexuality can't go way back to biblical times. Actually,
no.
But just because it was written, it was in those times, doesn't mean we have to partake in it because it's a sin and still a sin.
Right.
That's what the Bible says. Now, y'all don't jump on me. If you're gonna get mad at God.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something though.
Okay.
Let's go there with that one. Because whether they get mad or not, they can say that God loved them, and in the Bible he said he supposed to love everybody.
Do they love God?
Wait, not I don't know, but let me tell you one thing. How you gonna take certain part out the Bible? If you reading the Bible like y'all say y'all is, how you gonna take out certain things out the Bible and not take everything out of it? You gonna only say, well, he said he still loved me anyway. Okay, so what? But he didn't say do this though. So you gonna knock what he said not to do, but yet you gonna make it to where okay, he still loved me though. Yeah, of course he gonna love this. He's supposed to. He said he loved his own children. But come on, you're gonna knock what he say and then try to turn it around to something different? No, come on.
Well, God don't change his word. The word
he doesn't.
Is if you look at everything in John, when Jesus was talking in the red, he says, "It is written." Jesus always asks the question, "It is written." Blah blah blah. When he says, me and my mother was talking today. My mother is elderly. Bless her heart. She's still doing good. She's doing well. And we were talking about my niece. That's been like that. She's got to be about 30s now, and she's been married to a female. And we've had the, conversations about this and how we felt about it. Then, and then one of my homeboys always, would say, well, it's just a sin like any other sin. I said, yeah, it's true. I never looked at it that way. I still, I said, I still gotta love, right? If I'm gonna be a believer. I'm not gonna be part of the world and hate her and this and that. It's just that she has to understand what the truth is about it, what she's doing, and then it's on her and God. I can pray for her. Nobody can make her do anything, make her change anything.
Right.
Once she know the truth, and she knows the truth, it's up to her what she wants to do about it. She has a free will, and God can't do nothing about it until she
Yeah, well,
is ready.
like I said, when you're grown to make
Yeah.
decisions like that, that's your
Yeah.
choice. If you want to decide to be with somebody, that is your choice.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean stunt the children to grow up to know what man and woman is.
Yeah.
People say, if you say things against people that's gay or lesbian, that you're
homophobic.
not
They got all these words.
what is it? You use hate speech.
Well, you're homophobic. That's the main word they use.
Right,
You're
yeah,
but if you go against it,
right.
you're homophobic.
I'm
If
against
I don't
it.
like,
I don't have to like you. I don't
If
have
I
to. I
don't-
mean, like,
if I don't
let me
like,
say that
if
right.
I don't
Let me
like
say-
broccoli and all the broccoli people that love broccoli, are you
Right.
broccoli phobic?
Okay, exactly. Just because I don't like something, don't mean I have to agree to.
we
you.
too touchy. We too touchy.
I
on
don't.
stuff
I
these
don't
days.
like it. I don't agree with it, and that's your opinion. You can do
Can't
what you want
express
to
your
do. Right.
opinion on nothing without
This is a free country,
some
free
rebuttal
will. Right.
from somebody. Somebody's offended. You
Right.
can't say nothing. You can't speak your
Right.
mind. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do
I'm
nothing. And
gonna
that's
tell
what
you.
this world has come to.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
If you speak your mind,
Yeah.
now all of a sudden it's like you really can't now. You're a damn lie. Because in the law it said if you want to go by law, you can speak your mind
But
as much
13th
as you
Amendment,
want.
you have freedom of speech.
Exactly. So you do now they want to go against that. You see what I'm saying? But you can sit here and preach on about being with me. No, you cannot. No. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but if I don't like something, I
you're
don't
an
have to accept it.
outcast if it don't fit their agenda.
Right.
If you disagree with everybody, disagree.
And
I
I
don't
do.
care about just like I recently started back working and I had some coworkers. I'm just gonna say it like that. That well, okay, I'm under. Okay, first of all, I believe I had a good welcoming. I was received well
Right.
by most of my coworkers. They knew
Mhm.
I was out, and they kind of knew why I was out. And then there was a few that kind of decided to throw salt in the game and try to watch me and regulate me.
Mm.
I'm a grown man. They're not my boss.
Okay.
By
Like they
making
put
some-
shit in your pocket.
Well, yeah, right. I don't see your name on my check. If I last on my look, you ain't got nothing to do with my check.
Okay.
So anyway, I don't want to push the button. That's what the devil do. Try to, tap you with some of his crap and see if you're gonna respond. Looking for action, and they made some comments about, oh well, they said you doing this, you already this and that. You just got here. Who was they?
Yeah. Who is
And
that?
I confronted them about who was they, and then like, well, I'm just saying. You just saying what? Who?
You haven't
you
said
know,
who they was.
Really, I don't care. Okay, we're gonna man up now.
Mhm.
Man up now. You do what you do. I don't have to, because he was, there was a certain way I was doing my job that he would have did different, and the way he do his job, I would have did different. Okay, we can agree, we can disagree.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter whether I like the way you do your job or whether you like the way I do it. At the end of the day, we're getting the job done for the company. That's what the company here. It ain't about you. No personal opinion about me.
Mhm.
Ain't my personal opinion about you. I could care less. I just got back here. I'm here to do my job. I'm
Yep.
not here to watch anybody else do whatever they not supposed to be doing. This less. I blatantly see somebody stab somebody,
Mhm.
at
Okay.
the workplace, and I got to report that. I'm a
Mm.
witness. I want that on me.
Right.
Other than that, look, man, I'm a grown man.
Mhm.
Your whatever, if it ain't work related, if it's not working for you, you got to deal with it.
You got to
Okay.
deal with it. Yep.
Okay, it didn't work for me. I got to deal with it. So that way, leave me alone. I'm like, look, man,
Yep.
leave me alone. Let me do my job. You ain't trying to check me. I'm a grown man.
Hmm.
All right. Let's keep it at that. Let's keep it at that. And ever since then, he was real nice to me. He speaks to me, and and gave me this whole little spiel about, oh, I can respect you now. You're older, and all this. Okay.
That falls into children growing up
Yeah.
thinking they're adults.
Well, what makes you more privileged than some? I don't know, like they're privileged. Anyway, let's get back to these kids.
Oh,
Get
we
to the
talking
bad
about kids.
Look at
I
these bad
mean,
kids.
just showing how. Yeah, we talking about these bad. I don't want to really down. Like I said, it's not the kids or children's fault. It's how they've been
No,
raised.
it's what they see and absorb
And
around them a lot of
exactly.
times.
And that's what's
I
going
believe
on
most
today.
kids come. I don't believe there's no such, like they say, a bad seed, kid that's born with a bad seed.
You have to be brought into
You know what I
that.
mean? That's
Yeah.
some kind of, like, that could be some scientific medical thing. It could be something going on in their brain other than a normal kid. You could get a very normal kid and end up being a serial killer.
Yep.
Okay.
That's because
Why?
yeah, exactly. That
Okay.
like you said, that one thing Dick Gregory said, he was talking about, like I was saying earlier, well, not here, but I mean, I was talking to Pete earlier about he was talking about, it's kind of neat something, it start with a P, but anyway, you see them planes that fly through the neighborhoods, certain areas with white, look like white trail behind it.
There might be fuel.
It's some kind of no. It's called it start with a P. Yeah,
Look it up.
yeah. And what it is it when it's go through, it's circling through the air. So pretty much he's saying that's why a lot of young people act up. Like I mean, that just hearsay. I don't know what's in
Yeah,
it.
well, that's something you got to research and
Right,
find out what
yeah.
the real source is. You just
But
can't, like we were saying, you
like you
can't
said,
believe everything you hear on
say,
Facebook. I ain't
okay,
calling no names,
and
but I
YouTube.
know there's people that believe
A
everything.
saucer came into their house.
That's just like, what's that newspaper that always have little BS stories of? The Inquirer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alien had a
Remember that?
baby.
Remember that? Remember that?
Alien have a baby with a 15-year-old.
I missed them years.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't believe
Inquiry wants to know, huh?
thing out there, man, that you hear. It's funny when people come in and tell me something, blah, blah. Well, wow, where did you hear that from? It was on Facebook. And
Facebook.
many believe it like they do. I'm sorry, man. Okay. So anyway, welcome to the channel. We ain't got nobody in. I don't know where y'all at, ladies. This should be y'all. You know what I'm going to have to do? I think I have to do the thumbnail. I mean, the little thumbnail, the preview, through the week. That's what I stopped doing. I have been doing lately for the upcoming topic.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I think that might help, and then they'll be ready for it. But anyway, if you're listening, whoever's out there listening, whatever, if you look at this later, welcome to the channel. This is H. Peter's channel. You got your boy Pete and
Big H.
And Big H. And tonight's topic is badass kids. You heard what Robin Harris said at the beginning. If you was watching, you probably
baby
wasn't.
kids.
You can go back and look at it later. But that's what we're talking about. Hit us up on the chat box and let's see what your opinion is. Especially parents with kids, mothers especially, fathers
Struggling.
Both of y'all hit us up. Hit us up. And let's see
how do you deal
with it. How you raise your kids.
exactly.
You just beat the hell out of them at the store, or you just talk to them. Johnny, stop that. I don't know.
You give them a timeout.
What's your remedy?
How does it work for you? Some things work for some people, doesn't work for everyone.
Just go in the corner, work out.
Oh no! You know what? I saw one time a lady had her boys was acting up, so she made them all slow dance. Yo, they crying.
Wow. Okay.
All of them slow dance. And then some of them, she made a different mom has her and it was looking like same boys or maybe different little boys, but they was all standing in the corner, one in this wall, and they got their face facing the wall, and she making them dance. Just stay there and dance, and they crying. She said, "Don't stop, just keep dancing." So they hated that. But I mean, like I said, some things work for people, some don't, because they can't whoop them no more.
You see, and
they can, but
that's the thing. See, what the government wants to try to regulate everything we do, how to raise our kids, how to discipline our kids. I think that's not their place. Just like I think it was 2 years ago, last year, the NFL player that disciplined his son. It was some video that came out or something. I can't think of. He's an NBA player.
Yeah, he was the NFL. He was NFL. Yeah, he was one of the. He played with Miami Dolphins. I mean, not Miami, Minnesota Vikings. It was what was his name? The running back, Pierce, some I forgot. I recall that one. He hit his son or something in public. Did something to him. It was a big thing on the news about that.
What?
Drew Pierce. God damn,
I can't think of his name or anything. But we can ask Alexa. We can find out what it was.
Some
but we got to give her.
Yeah,
we got to give her a little more information though.
Yeah.
But to me, I mean, see, that's why the rest of society. I'm just gonna say, and like I said, the way I was raised, old school. You were raised old school.
Mm-hmm.
That discipline is necessary, I believe, to a point. If it wasn't necessary, why discipline necessary in all walks of life? Discipline. And then the Bible even says, "Spare the rod against the kids, for they know they know not what they do." You got to guide and lead them. You can't just let a kid do what a kid wants to do. You got to have some kind of level of discipline. Not necessarily saying you controlling. Now people want to take controlling out of context. What are you controlling? Well, somebody need to control you because your butt might be buck wild and you might be about to do something stupid. Yeah.
But okay, like
to a point.
Accident. When it comes to discipline, it's certain. Okay, say you have 5 children. Let's say you have 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all 5 kids, you're gonna know which one you have that's more calmer than the others. You're gonna have some that's more hard-headed than the others. The ones that's more hard-headed, you're gonna put a little bit more stricter on them because the fact is their head is more thicker, and you have to discipline. Because say you have one child that's meek and quiet, but sometimes make a mistake, and you come at them just like if you was doing it to the one that's more hard-headed. That one that's meek gonna really shut down because they're gonna feel fearful. They haven't had you act like that to them because they're not as bad as their brother or sibling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So the other sibling is more hard-headed, so you have to stay a little bit stronger on that one and find a way to be disciplined on that stronger head, because that one's gonna grow up, and that's the one you're gonna have more problems out of in the future, far than getting locked up and it wasn't like they wasn't taught nothing. It's the fact that their head it did just a different generic. Now it's like either they're gonna be the bully. They don't type the one. Them the ones that be at the school bullying kids. Now you got kids killing each other or dying. Now look, I mean, it's just
like
getting
you said,
around.
bullying, and see that's a big major thing nowadays. Bullying, school bullying.
Oh yeah,
I dealt with some bullying to a point. I even did a little bit of bullying. And I regret that I did it, but I was a bully as well. But I think, I'm not condoning it, but I think it's a thing that where it all starts in the home.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts in the home. If your mother is teaching you to be respectful toward other people, regardless of what they look like, sound like, their race, color, you be respectful to people. And if that gets put in your heart early on at the right time, that could carry you a long way the rest of your life. And you got some people don't never get that. And I feel bad for them because they ended up being in jail for doing some crime, because they don't respect other people and they don't respect themselves. Really what it comes down to, a bully is a coward, is a scary person. They're really afraid of other people, so they stand behind being a bully to look tough. They feel like they got to be tough all the time and say, "Hey, I'm not gonna let nobody do anything to me." So, but I'm just gonna take it out on innocent people anyway, and let them think, well, okay, I'm something to contend with, even though these people ain't done nothing to you. I can understand somebody being dealt with for no reason and they end up going off on somebody. I can understand that. You ain't did nothing innocent. I'm tired of y'all. Okay, leave me alone. I had a situation when I was in high school one time. This kid was in the bedroom real quick. He was in the bedroom, high school. I got my head on. I'm laying over the chair like this. This is the back of a chair. Down like this, and I'm napping. Now, all of a sudden I hear. All of a sudden I feel like some flick me on the face.
Yeah.
This fool is throwing spitballs. His name is Alphonse. I say his name Alphonse Anderson.
You watch it, okay?
But before you go, I forgive you though. I'm gonna forgive you right now. Why I said, how can I remember his name? Because he's bright. High yellow brother, bright skin, had hazel eyes just like yours.
Oh man,
just like yours. Okay.
Oh bully. He didn't want to be bully, so he gonna go bully.
So anyway, so I'm there. I'm like, stop. I'm I ain't raised up enough. I'm still saying it. Like, stop. There goes again. I said, look, man, you need to stop. Leave me alone. He laughing. Oh, shit, blank up, blank, some black ass, some. All this, right? He got freaked him out. I'm like, all right. Here you go again. So he's probably about a distance from me and you. Me and you, but he was on this side. So I said, one more time. I ain't gonna say nothing. So I didn't move. Quickly, immediately, I got up, grabbed the back of the chair, cracked this damn head right in the back of the band director. Everybody coming back there. What's going on? He trying to land at me. I took off by then. I was a skinny dude. He couldn't catch me. I was gone. But I broke his eyes. He was bleeding. Okay, I don't know where he's bleeding from. They say he was bleeding.
You didn't even care.
So that's an example of leave me alone. I told you leave me alone, and somebody end up going through life like that. Somebody bothering you, and they ain't got the right, and you got a right to defend yourself.
Yeah, but when you say that,
come on, man.
Some people now, young people, they find out their parent got a weapon or something. They come back and they come harder. See, he lucky he just got hit in the head.
Well, them days it wasn't like
back then, yeah. But nowadays, look at nowadays. Nowadays,
yes, it's more violent. It's violent. So now that's why gun laws and this and that. We got more guns than we ever had. America has the most death by guns in any country in the world.
That's because the kids, their parents, if letting them see where they putting their weapons. Some parents now teaching their children how to handle weapons and know how to work the weapon. And far as in like this is a different rate. We're gonna go with race now, the black race for right now. They teaching their kids just in case self-defense. So just in case they have a weapon, they know how to use it, know how to prepare it, and get it all set up just in case they need it. Now with the Caucasian people, I don't know how they training the kids, but it's more prevalent in their family where the children are doing that. I mean, you see it a lot. They go to the schools and shoot it up, and they've been bullied, and they don't know how to handle it. So
all those school shootings, not to cut you off. Let me throw the stories in there. Columbine, from Columbine to everything that happened to Las Vegas shooting. What? There's no black people doing that. No black person has ever been arrested that I know of for mass shootings, for causing mass hysteria at schools.
Right. And that's not being. And we want to make this real clear. No one is racial or anything.
Yeah.
We just speaking.
I'm just speaking the facts of who was arrested.
So it's nothing about racial.
Called for these crimes.
I mean, I say this much: we did have one shooting that I recall that was a African American. I think it was two brothers or a father and son. Remember, they were snipers. The DC sniper. Remember, It was a
Oh,
brother.
this one way back in the day. So you talking
Yeah,
back in
but
the day?
remember when it was two of them? It was
Okay.
one. It was a young guy with. No, matter of fact, yeah, it was a young guy that was with him. He was an older dude, and he was sniping people, and he had a young dude with him. They caught the older dude. I think he died,
What?
but the younger one got life in prison or he something. I recall that. I'm pretty sure people that remember a while back years ago about that. So we had that one before. Then you can say
You talking
the
about what,
remember
you
that
talking about
cop?
back in the 70s?
No, no,
How long
no,
ago?
no. That was like in the I think 90s or early 2000. Remember, it was a sniper. They couldn't find him. He was going around sniping and hitting, and then he'd go to
You talking
another
about
state.
Donner?
No, Donner was a cop. He was
Yeah.
doing that to the
Okay. The
cops.
one look like
Okay.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, Cool J. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to live in Riverside when that happened. I remember
Yeah,
there
I was out
12
here too.
streets. I had just started working.
He was a
No, I was after Harvard. I was already well. That I like said,
yeah, but
I was already working
yeah,
about 2 years.
you was
before that.
was. And
I was living in
but it happened
Riverside.
in the mountain. Remember, he
Yeah,
went to Big
yeah,
Bear, and all
yeah.
of a sudden he decided to
But
kill
see,
himself.
I think they set that up, took care of burn him. I know why would he burn up the whole place and then leave himself in there and get caught when he can't get out? Anyway, my opinion.
Yeah, but no, it was they was two it was sniper. It was a I don't know. I want to say father and son, but it wasn't. It was two males, one
You said
older.
what
And
year? What this nigga was?
I want to say the 90s. It was they was snipers. He was a sniper, and he was going around hitting people and just random
What state?
all over.
I think I kind of remember that now.
It was all over. He was just hitting. He would go
Oh,
to the
yeah.
state they couldn't find. They didn't know.
Let's
They couldn't keep
see.
up with him because he'd go hit somebody.
Was it California or DC?
DC. I want to say DC sniper. Yeah, I think it was.
Let's see.
But it was two of them. It was, and they caught the younger dude.
Let's try.
And the older dude was
Let me
the
see.
one
How
with
should
the
we
sniper.
word it for Alexa?
DC sniper. Let's say the DC sniper. Should come up.
Alexa. Alexa. Do you have information back in the day on the DC sniper?
This might answer your question. DC sniper attacks started on September 5th, 2002 and it ended on October 24th, 2002.
They show a picture of him?
No, it just shows a map.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Alexa, thank you.
Of course. Have a good evening.
You too, baby. I'll be getting sexy with her. She don't like that. Just having fun, y'all. Anyway, where y'all at, man? Y'all just gonna leave us by ourselves. All right, let's chat us up after. I'm about to do the thumbnail. I mean, not the thumbnail, but the preview through the week. Maybe that'll help us out. Mm-hmm. But anyway, welcome to the channel. This is the H Peters channel. You got Big H, and sorry, you had.
No, you go ahead. You got
what Big H? You got Pete. And we talking about your bad kids and bad kids in general. Do they grow up to be serial killers, geniuses, gay, I don't know, homosexually? That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that. Don't get crazy, people. I know y'all, y'all don't, if I agree with y'all lose y'all damn mind. Relax. Okay, it's my channel. Okay. All right. You don't like it, go to the channel you like. All right. But I welcome you, anybody. So we're talking about bad kids. Is there such thing as a bad seed? Are they born bad?
It was a movie called Bad Seed.
I know, huh? I remember this movie I saw called The Good Son.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Remember that with Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, I saw that.
And the other one is Mama Dropped. I ain't gonna give it away if nobody's seen it, but yeah, it was deserved. What you think?
Yeah,
the ending. It was. The ending was right.
Yeah, the movie was good though.
It was a good movie. That's a good one. Matter of fact, I might watch that on Netflix.
What was it called again?
The Good Son. Because he had a brother.
Remember? He did.
Anyway, I don't want to give away the movie, but it's a good movie. Yeah, you get a chance, y'all. Check that movie out.
Bad Seed was an old black and white movie. I'm gonna tell you how I saw that movie. My mom loved that movie. She it came on years ago. Like I say about in the 80s. It was in the 80s when I seen it. It was an old black and white movie. Back in the day, it was this channel. It was back in the day when you didn't have cable. If you just had regular channels, it would be channel 6, channel 7, which would be the news, and then you have like channel 69. Now 69, like on a
69.
yeah on the weekend round, like Friday night, it was an old guy come on, and he announced a movie. He would wear glasses, and he come on. He announced a movie that's supposed to play that night.
He was like a host.
Yeah,
Kind
he
of
was
like how they
hosting.
do. Like you have Elvira do the horror movies.
Just
and all
like that,
stuff.
just like that. He used to do that on
They don't do
channel.
that. I don't know if
They
anybody
never
does
do
that
that.
no more. That's some old school.
Yeah, that's some
old
old
school
shit.
shit
They
right
used to
there.
talk about it. Next thing you know, the movie came on.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. I watched it. I
Yeah.
liked it. It was really good. It was two. Actually, it was another movie too, but it was about this little Catholic girl, I guess. But she died, and an angel came and stood at her foot. But it was good. That was back then. Movies was good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even
yeah.
in black and white. I mean, it was still a good movie. It's called The
Yeah.
Bad Seed. That was a good.
Yeah, but back
good
then I
movie.
think things were more genuine. I think
It was more.
it
real.
wasn't. Everybody didn't have no agenda like it is nowadays. That
In the movies.
I mean, in life, period. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's like, in other words, like you can't say that, man. You can't say that. You can't do this.
Yeah, man.
You can't do
I'm
that.
good.
You
I
can't
say what I
express
want.
yourself.
Yeah.
You got to do it on the forum like this, but in publicly, you can't do that no more. And I think back then you used to could. People were more genuine. People care
Is that a
about
law now?
care more about each other then, huh?
Is that a law now?
What?
That you can't say nothing in public?
Well, no, you can. I mean,
No,
but,
that's what I want to know, because no, I'm asking you. Do you think that is that a law now? Because I don't know. I haven't heard no law that said you can't speak.
no. What I mean?
No,
what I mean,
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you in general. I'm saying if I want to say something bad about someone, and it's in the law that's written that
well,
you
well,
have freedom of
you-
speech.
okay.
You know what I'm
the
talking about?
13th Amendment says you have freedom of speech. Now, with all that, there's a such thing as slander and defamation of character that you got to think about. In other words, if you're saying something that's untrue,
Right.
I think that's slander.
No. Slander is like if you talk about them, call them out their name. Like you slandering that group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then and the defamation, I think, if you're saying something that's untrue
Mhm.
about them, they can see you and then you can mess their business up. You know what? Let's ask girl. Let me make sure, unless you want to move on or something.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's ask her. Let's see. Alexa, define defamation of character.
Defamation is the oral or written communication of a false statement about another that unjustly harms their reputation and usually constitutes a tort or crime. In several countries, including South Korea and Sweden, as well as the U.S. state of Louisiana, communicating a true statement can also be considered defamation.
All right, thank you, baby. Alexa, what is the definition of slander?
As a noun, slander is usually defined as defamation, calumny. As a verb, slander is usually defined as to utter slander against, defame. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for slander.
All right, thank you, baby. Bye-bye. Bye, baby. Goodbye, Alexa. Go ahead and go. She hard-headed right now. She don't I answer too much. But anyway, y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. So, you got to think about, even though you got the right to speak and say what you want to say in public, but the thing is, like a lot of court cases where they have, okay, let's say you go online, you give a review about a product or something, or a review on a video.
Right.
Nobody can sue you for that because you saying it's open for me to hear what you think about it.
Right.
You can say I can't stand the damn chicken sandwich. It's BS. It tastes like doo doo.
And
So Popeyes can't sue you for saying that because you get an open forum for us to say it, to give opinion.
Right.
Now, if I said Big H. I saw you. I saw you in the parking lot
Mm-hmm.
with transgender,
Right. Oh yeah, exactly.
and that ain't
That's
true.
fun. Yeah, exactly.
That ain't
Yeah,
true.
you know, I'll be like, wait a minute, hold
And you and transgender was doing
up.
grown up stuff, grown stuff.
Okay.
Now I would be slandering you and probably defamation. You can sue shit out of me for that. Excuse me. You can sue me for that,
Right.
and you know that would be wrong. You know.
Mhm.
Anyway, y'all. All right, y'all. Just go. Just okay. Just a reminder. Welcome to the channel again. HP channel. We talking about bad kids, even grown bad kids,
Mhm.
young and old. Okay, with the daddy, without the daddy, just the mama with just the daddy. All kind of scenarios. How you want to put young, old, raised, black, white, whatever. Latina, Mexican, Swedish, Turkish. Let's go deep.
Yeah, them countries right there. I don't know how they treat me.
Eskimo.
No, you know what? we okay. Now check this out.
Right.
Okay, now you see, I saw. I know everything's always on internet. Everything, and they have certain videos, clips of videos of people abusing children at a young age. You see a lady like they show how they abuse them,
Where is that?
like the baby cry.
Okay.
Like you see it, catch it on like I said, the internet, Facebook, all that. They show how a woman, she had her baby was crying, she just started slapping him and beating him.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Heck
just dogging
no.
them all out. I mean, and then they show with the lady, she doing childcare, right? I guess, and then she, black lady, she had this little girl sitting at a table. Then she slapped her and made her fall. Then made her go back to the table. Then when she went to sit down, she gonna pull a chair away from. Oh, they show all kind of videos. Now them kids
That
are
was
getting dogged
disgusting.
out,
That
but
would
these hardhead kids
make
don't
me
get
so
none of that.
mad.
These are kids that just really talk mess. They really
Mhm.
get dogged out. So I'm like, you gonna let this bad tail get away with all this, but yet these other kids that just do what they want to do. They talk crap, they get mad. I'm like, man, maybe you should be where that other child was so you can experience what they going through, be known and all that type of stuff. So
Mhm.
it's crazy, man. Like it's out there. It is out there.
Wow. Wow. All right. Looks like we into 52. Is that right? 52 minutes?
56.
Well, you see 56 at?
6:56 right there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's on the phone. Yeah.
We started a little bit.
It's right there on the.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, there.
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
there. Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, today is March the 7th already. Is that right?
Yep.
2020. I don't know why this year is just rolling too fast. Anyway, welcome to the HP channel. Hit us up. Hit the check box up, subscribe, and I will go back to doing a preview in the middle of the week, at least like maybe at the latest the Thursday, Friday. So give you guys a thumbs up. I mean a heads up to tune in. If you got nothing to do. And don't forget, okay, and we just heard it from Alexa earlier that the time changes. We're gonna spring forward.
Right.
Sunday
So if it's
night.
if it's
Sunday
1
night,
o'clock,
not Saturday night. Sunday night.
yeah, if it's 1 o'clock
So
in the
don't
morning,
be. So your butt
means
better make
2
sure
o'clock.
you're on time for work. Don't be like, no, there ain't no time train. Well, yeah, well, here you go. Here's your last check. We'll see.
Mm.
We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, so y'all, I'm letting y'all know right now. Turn your clock forward, not back. And you go back, you'll be late for work. Okay, go forward.
You know what's a good thing though? Back then, if you didn't have a cell phone, yeah, you would have to do that. But now the phones, cable,
Put the phone on, but
they automatic.
Yeah, but that still don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
That don't still help a lady.
Back then,
a fool that's
they don't have it.
They don't have it. He got his alarm set for the old time.
Yeah. No,
well,
yeah.
It might work. It'll work.
No, yeah. If your alarm is set on here and the time goes up,
yeah,
it still works. It just cut out an hour.
Yeah.
You lose an hour.
Thank God for that, then.
Yeah, you'll lose an hour.
But you still got late, man. I got drunk, man. I ain't know I had to go back to work earlier today.
Man.
I was wondering why my alarm went off too early.
Sleep a little bit. Well, time to me is just like I mean, you won't know unless when you used to something so long. You
But I
just
think it's only California
well, you know what? They was trying to make this law to where it stay one time. You
though.
know,
Yeah.
you
Who was
don't.
telling us about this?
It was all on the
Somebody was
news,
telling
all
us
that.
about that.
They
Yeah.
was trying to do a what was it? They was writing a bill on it. That they wanted the time to just be like if it's in spring forward, just leave it like that.
Mhm.
That means we'll be the same
But see,
hour time with Vegas,
yeah,
Arizona.
yeah, because
That's it.
that's what I understand. Because Arizona don't change,
No, they don't change at all. Them or Nevada.
Nevada don't change
No,
either.
no,
Yeah. That's what's crazy.
they stay the same
So the
time.
rest of the country got to change,
Um,
right? Am I right?
I'm thinking
So
so.
okay. So
I'm
everybody
not for sure.
besides
New York, East Coast, West. I mean, I'm not for sure on the East Coast, South. I'm not for sure about them. I do know West Coast for sure, but back in the South or East Coast, I'm not for sure because I know they always 3 hours ahead of California, no matter what. But so they might change theirs too. If for them to stay 3 hours ahead of us, they probably change too.
okay.
So
Well, anyway, well, I know it's 6:59, but we started in 56 seconds. 56 seconds in. I mean 56 minutes in, and Naughty Samantha. I don't know what y'all at. Y'all, well, yeah, I'm gonna tune in. Yeah, right. Anyway, I don't want to put y'all on blast. Anyway, you know what time it already starts, so whatever. I done told you through all y'all through the week, and then told you again she busy. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we have to find a day. I don't know a certain day.
just do it Wednesday.
Do CP time or something trick y'all. Somebody I gotta let them know first. I think I figure everybody more free on the weekend.
Right.
You know, or whatever. But anyway, we'll work it out. This is our what, like
Ninth.
10th show,
Ninth.
like 2 months in now
Ninth.
already. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Big H got the stuff to do. So welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. You didn't tune in anyway. Whoever the one, I think that's us. Anyway, so hit us up after the video. Give it about 10 to 15 to post. Make sure that YouTube do what they got to do before they post it. But we've been having a good time with this discussion.
Yep.
With your badass kids. Right. So anyway,
Bad
with
too.
bad kids, grown,
Right.
young
Grown.
and old, all race, creed, colors. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just stick it out. Real simple. So, don't forget to come in, subscribe again, and subscribe. Did I say subscribe?
Yes.
Okay. Subscribe. Hit us up. H Peters, Pete, and
H.
we out, y'all. Have a good week.
Peace.